Hi Aries, welcome to Eyes on Luna. This is your general reading for your 17. Before I start, please excuse bad English, but I'll do my best to deliver the message for you. So Aries, we're going to have two eclipses. First going to be is a lunar eclipse. The second one is 21st is a solar eclipse at Leo. And we're going to have Mercury retrograde. Lunar eclipse we're going to be in your house. It's in your social life, friend, community, dream, wishes, and goals. It's going to highlight your mood, behavior, personal relationship. You need to going back into yourself to find what makes you happy, what makes you feeling good, what makes you great, what the things that work for you. And you probably get that trigger to let go or to remove something or whatever it is that makes you feel dissatisfaction. Because lunar eclipse is about changes, okay? And maybe you're going to have be careful with your communication in around that area, okay? Because it's going to be in your house. It's about your social life, friends, community. It's about bringing the end for a new start. And solar eclipse is about new beginning, new opportunities, new start too. So before that, you got to really look into the things in your life, in your area in life. Or if you want to make something, set up your goals, set up your dreams, set up your wishes, have that solidness in your mind, So when the solar eclipse, it will, you have that solid wishes, solid dreams, solid goals that you want to make, because that solar eclipse will give you the chance to have a great success, that it will lead to a long-term success. Of course, with your persistence, with sustained effort and perseverance, but you got to, in that it's like you preparing, you reevaluate, you see things again, you see some area in your life, what makes you happy, what makes you satisfied, what you're not satisfied. But you have to be like really look into your feeling, look into your heart to know that, because you need to be honest with your own self. Even sometimes, we want to keep something that for us it's not that feeling good to have that, or to be with someone that maybe you are with right now. But what you have to do is just ask yourself what makes you happy, what really makes you have the good times, okay? So this is you. And before I do this reading, I was doing meditation, and I listened some few words. So be gentle, be soft, be open, persistence, let go. And remember, heart attract heart, easy attract easy. If you being easy, there's no reason for life to break away your defenses. So this is your card. Sorry, I have to check battery. So what I see here, you probably feel things are going slow, and it's like you've been dealing with some case here in the past. Okay, maybe you've been dealing with somebody that you know, you know for so long, and you maybe want to make or start a new business, but it end up like they are play you or they are lie to you, and they promise you something, something so promising, something that makes you believe. They offer you something. They offer you something that that makes you see that this project's going to be a good success for your, to do the investment. And maybe you put some, and maybe you really trust them, because maybe you know that person a bit. Maybe you already know this person for so long. Maybe it's your friend from childhood, or maybe it's your friend from the, since you were at school or something like that. Somebody that you think you know it very well, but when you start to do something, when you are doing this business, and something it's not right, they are maybe using your money. They're taking away your money, or that business never exists or something like that, or they use the money. Okay, and you were maybe from that time until now, you were still dealing with the law and all that procedure to get back your money, your investment, something like that. And it makes you feel like, why it's never, it's the process takes too long. It takes too long, and you lose your patience, and you just want to you just want to get back your rights, and you are kind of, maybe there's a problem in that procedure, in that work stuff, that makes you lose a lot of money, that makes a problem in your life. Maybe it's affecting your financial, or you probably, somebody borrow your money, somebody from your past. Okay, somebody, maybe you meet your old friend, and they borrow your money, and then they promise you to get it back to you, but they never pay you, something like that. Um or you have somebody from your past that coming back to your life. Maybe you met somebody from your past, and they keep asking for help, and they keep asking you a lot of things, and you just don't want, maybe it causing you a lot of problem. Maybe your partner doesn't agree if you keep helping them, if you keep support them, or you were keep hanging around with them. Maybe they affecting your behavior. Maybe they are influence you in the negative way, and makes you looks like you've been your behavior affected by them, and it's make a conflict between you and your partner or you and your family if it's not about the work stuff. But if it's about the work stuff, what I see here, there's something's going on with some of you. Maybe some of you having uh, that contract or some deal that that doesn't work. Maybe because something false paper or something, you maybe you take a quick decision because you feel like it was so promising for you, and you just take that change without really analyzing, without really looking the background, okay, without really looking the background of the person you were dealing with. Maybe without they have the bad reputation on that things, but you're not rechecking their background, and then you were kind of get fooled, and they lie, big lies from them, and you lose something, you lose money, you have been through some problem with this, and this keep going on, and you really get so deep, too deep, okay, into this problem. And so I see that you are struggling here to get back your rights, okay. If it's about the project, or is it about the contract or investment, you probably want to get back all your money back, okay. But you are think too deep, to your mind is like clouded by all the things, you are afraid that you will lose your money, you will, everything's, not going right, and everything like that, and then you cannot see the new possibilities, and you kind of feeling things is a bit slow. Yeah, you want to do things quick, everything, you want things done as fast as you want, as quick as you want, and it might causing a new conflict. It might cause you a new conflict. Maybe because of this problem you also have that problem with your partner. Maybe your partner blame you to take a quick decision, and not really careful on this, and things like really affecting your life, affecting your work, affecting your relationship, affecting a lot of things, and you really want everything just, you know, just you want to solve this thing. You want to solve this thing as fast as you can, because it's really tiring, because it's really makes you exhausted, because makes you frustration. It gives you frustration, okay. And maybe uh people is trying to remind you to be, there's some people who try to remind you not to be quick, not to be, not to be harsh, not to be aggressive, but you kind of, no, I want it, I want it to be done, and I want to be done fast. You want things to go fast. You want these whole things just finish, and you get your right back. Okay, you got what's have been, you got what belongs to you. Okay, but you need to, what I see here, you need to try another approach, and you have to be patient with all the process, because you know you need to really careful what other people say to you, if it's something that gives the force, like the bad impact, you got to be careful on listening to people, because they're going to like triggering you to do something aggressive and to make things not going as it's supposed to be. What I see here, you need to be to take it slow, okay? To take it slow. It will going to be slow, but you have to take it easy. Because if you're not, if you keep pushing, if you keep using that force, you won't get that back. But you got to just follow the procedure, follow the process, even though it's just it feels so slow, even though it feels like taking a long time. But if you see you will see the progress little by little. Take it slow. you know you have to you have to you have to be open to another possibilities. You have to be open to another way to solving all this problem. I see some of you also probably having a problem in your home. Okay, maybe it's in your relationship, maybe with your children. It still sounds like the reading I did last month. There's something happen. There's something happen in your family. It's probably something happened to your children, or something that your children do, or something that your partner do, that reminds you about your mistake in the past. It's like it makes you feel like, is it karma? That kind of things. Or maybe if you have children, they did something, they did something, they did some mistake, okay, and you want to like taking decision without discussing the situation with really careful. You don't, you take a decision without consulting with them, or saying their feeling about this problem. Or maybe you also don't want to hear your partner about it. But it's like, okay, this problem, it's like remind you or something. It's remind you about something, something in the past, something that you did in the past, something that happened in the past. And it's really shaking out your home environment, your family. Something a bit, I see there's something big, okay? Not something like they just skipped the class, no. But maybe they did something. Or maybe something, some of you have just finished some relationship. Or maybe some of you just finished some relationship, and you are start to opening your heart, and maybe you have met somebody. Maybe you have met somebody new. Maybe you just start a new relationship. This person, maybe this person is like a person who like to change, a person without direction, a person who full of doubt, who keep doubting things, and it's like make you tired, and sometimes makes you like unstable in your emotion, because they're like changing every time. Sometimes they feel so sure about this relationship, and sometimes they feel like and then they just like playing around with you, and sometimes they come to you with the serious things and makes you feel like, oh, this is going to be good, or it's going to be steady or something. And maybe sometimes they are they feeling like wanting to be with you, and and the other day, and they just like, these people, this kind of person who come and go. Maybe you are dealing with that kind of person right now. Some of you, okay, not all of you, of course. But what I see here, and you are kind of want to, like, what do you want? That kind of feeling. What do you want? And you become emotional sometimes because of they're always changing. They're always like, you're not sure about the direction. Sometimes they makes you feel special. Sometimes they just off, that kind of person. And maybe because, okay, what I see here, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but what I see here, they kind of a bit concerned about how fast this relationship go, because it's still new, but it feels so quick, things escalate so quick, and it scared them. um but you probably feel great with this person, um but you still kind of holding back yourself because you see that this person is kind of, you know not stable, not this person is full of doubt. Maybe they don't have that steady kind of work. Maybe they don't have the steady life, not yet. Okay, maybe they have the problem in their family, or they have the the maybe they have unpleasant relationship in the past, so they really want to make sure themselves, if they really want, if this relationship will go, will if they want to take this relationship seriously, or this is just that one relationship, because okay, maybe they see you as sometimes that easy come easy go too. So they think that you also not really serious on this. What I see is somebody will come to you, somebody maybe with the water sign here. Maybe this person you are dealing with is a water sign, okay? Because what I see here, you probably just get through some hard relationship from the past. Maybe you have children with somebody in your past, okay, and you've been through the process of your, maybe, okay, maybe some of you just got divorced with someone, or maybe you have that, maybe you struggle with your relationship, okay. Maybe you struggle in relationship. Maybe your relationship doesn't go well, and then somebody, maybe your friend from the past, okay. Maybe your friend from the past come into your life, and friend become somebody special. From friend, you were sharing your problem about your work, about your family, about your kids, about anything, okay. Maybe you share a same interest in something, and maybe the feeling from that nostalgia and the feeling that came to you, it's really get it makes something blooming inside your heart, and you were probably, what I see here, that um that you were thinking about divorcing your about leaving your relationship, the previous relationship, the relationship you have right now, because you were, thinking start thinking about this person. This probably the person from your past. This probably some your old friend, This probably also just, somebody coming to you, that offering you some love, that makes you feel comfort, that gives you the secure feeling, because you're not feeling you're not feeling you're not satisfied with your relationship with your partner right now, and you were thinking about to leave your old relationship and to open for the new one, uh for this person to came into your life. That can be like that too. But this person who came into your life, what I see is still you are dealing not, maybe they are fun, okay, maybe they give you a lot of fun, maybe they are really a very interesting person to be with. um they have this playful kind of playful kind of character, stuff like that, that makes you can have fun with them. But you also, some of you probably want to have something steady, some of you probably need something good, but maybe you taking so fast, you taking so quick, and it makes them like uh it scared them somehow, okay, and it makes them like back off, like a step back, or sometimes they come and go, and they it seems like they are play you, like they are playing around with you. um but maybe it's just because they are they are maybe they have, what I say, maybe they have unpleasant relationship in the past, um that makes them also not want to make a quick decision or taking things seriously too quick. But they are um they have the feeling for you. But maybe here, okay, maybe here, or maybe you are the one, okay. Maybe somebody came into your life and they offer you something, offer you some love relationship, and you have some unpleasant relationship in the past, okay, you've been through something, maybe you've been dealing with your ex-partner, and then maybe you were having that problem with the custody with the children, and you're still not in balance, and then there's someone coming into your life, but you're kind of holding back, okay, but they are giving you love, okay, but you having this fear, you have this doubt, okay, you have this doubt, because um you just came out from this relationship with the old relationship, and you were thinking about not taking something seriously, uh don't want to make a quick decision, because you just you maybe you feel you've been struggling for a long time with your previous relationship, and then maybe you have children with your ex, and then it makes everything a bit hard, and um maybe your problem is yeah, you maybe you were a bit impulsive, or a bit, you know over controlling or something, okay, or like quick to judge other your partner or something. Maybe that's kind of problem, or they are the one who do that to you, and you kind of holding back all of these things, not wanting to have this new relationship, this new person came into you, and you kind of holding back, and you don't want to like don't want to accept their love too fast. You really want to get here to from your previous relationship, and maybe your action is like they see you like somebody who playing around. Maybe they see you like that type of easy go kind of person. But they want to give you, they offer you some love. They offer you uh some relationship, some serious relationship. But maybe you think it's too quick. Maybe you are dealing with the maybe you're dealing with the water sign here. Um because maybe they need that, they want this the if they are water sign, okay, they want the steady kind of stable home environment, all that things. So maybe after you get through all this problem, maybe they came into your life, and they dating you and some, and then they just ask you to move in with them, to move with them. And you were like, oh, no, 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 like that, because you're thinking it's so quick, and then you don't want to be like that, okay? uh or maybe you were just go with the flow. What I see here, some of you probably having a new beginning, a new relationship with someone, and it feel very wonderful love, especially after you've been through all of this old heavy struggle with your previous partner, and you see like everything just go very quick, very quick. Everything just go like phew, like that. And and both of you probably in the fire right now. But you will got this wonderful, wonderful. You will meet this, or if you haven't met this, you're going to meet that person. But you will have somebody that you deserve, who deserve you. But remember, um, think very clearly about your decision, okay? And if things go a bit slow, don't use force, okay? This what I hear any time from meditation is be gentle, be soft, persistence. So let take things easy. Don't don't be too quick on making decision. Don't be too fast on make your choice. You have to really look very careful on your situation. Look back on that person you were dealing with. Okay, you're going to meet somebody that belongs to you. Here, the lover, you're holding back, but somebody coming to you and offering you some very wonderful feeling, and things might go quick, okay? And maybe you are still holding back, holding your feeling here, because you're still not stable in your emotion. You just get through from something, some problem here, and maybe you just finished your case with your ex, and you were kind of like a free spirit right now. You are still enjoying your freedom right now. uh you like still want to taking some breath right now. uh you want to breathe, okay? You want to breathe right now. And maybe this person, you will meet this person back in your life, and this person uh, will will giving you that feeling that you've been longing for so long, okay? um and things will go very quick here. What I say here, if you are uh be open, okay? Be open with a lot of possibilities. Don't hold back. Don't hold back with all your difficulties. Be open for all possibilities. Be gentle and be soft. Let go all your past and let go all your trouble, okay? If it's about your if back again, if it's about your case in the business or your work or your finance and everything, don't force too hard. Okay, you have to let things flow here. Let things flow. It probably makes you feel it takes a long time, but if you are using force, there's not going to be anywhere. There's going to be a conflict, another trouble, another problem for you. But if you just, like, you just make everything like following the flow, okay, you're going to have that little by little. It will get back to you again. Same with this relationship, with the love case, okay, with the love matters. Things that happen in the past, things that makes you unstable, things that makes you struggling with all those hard times. It will, somebody will come to you and will offering you a great feeling, a great love, a great relationship, and it go very quick. So you have to be honest with your own self, what you want, what you really want for your future, what your dreams, what your goals, okay, with what kind of person you want to be with. If that person not giving you a good feeling, if that person not giving you satisfaction, if that person cannot respect you or cannot understand you, you have to really ask yourself, do you really want that person to be in your life? You have to be careful because it's going to be quick. Okay, it's going to be quick here. It's going to be quick. If it's about relationship, it's going to be quick. It's like, maybe, okay, this is just for example, maybe you just meet them today, and maybe in another 2 weeks you already move in with them, that kind of things. It's like they're really like they approach you very that kind of thing. They really like want to have a quick and steady relationship. They just fall in love so quick and want everything, so you have to be really think about it, okay? But any other else? Anything else? No. So this is your card. And this is your reading for your 17. Remember, it was okay. That lunar eclipse will highlight your mood and behavior and personal relationship. So if you have that relationship, you probably having this kind of like being selfish or ruthless, that kind of things. So be aware of that area. Okay, so I wish you all, Aries, a great journey in your relationship, in your work. If you have any problem, any case with your job or your financial problem or your family problem or your relationship problem, I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. May this universe bless you, bless your relationship, bless your work, bless your financial, bless your family, bless your dreams, bless your goals. See you next month.